What kind of shoes do you wear to keep it comfortable when hiking? What does BTW mean? What protects birds outside their bodies? The one who is unable to pay his debts, in debt or insolvent. How many sides does a polygon, a closed plane figure bounded by straight sides, have? The large island just off the coast of mainland Europe is the home to which country? When you create a table, the data in horizontal dimension is organized in rows, and the data in vertical dimension is organized in what?
Which of these is most commonly found in homes around the world? A computer, a bed, or a television? If you want to find a map of the United States, what type of book should you use?
Which subject studies the past? What do you call the very long essay that students have to write for a doctoral degree?
How many sides does a hexagon have?
What century are we now? What is the opposite side that sun rises? Where do you go to send mails? A post office or a coffee house? What do we call the ceremony where people get married? What does the term otolaryngology mean? Before airplanes were invented, how did people travel from America to Europe? What kind of forms are tragedy and comedy? What do we call the date that a piece of work must be finished by? Caffeine exists in hot chocolate and tea. What is the other hot drink that contains caffeine? How do we describe a person who is educated? To improve their health and fitness, most people either try to improve their diet or...
What do we call a period of 100 years?
What do we call the watery layer of the Earth's surface? Includes water vapor.
How many sides are there in a bilateral agreement? What plan shows how much money is available and how it will be spent? What do you call someone who studies rocks?
What does human and animal skeleton consist of? What does the black square represent? Table. Which 2 months have the same figure?
What do you call the fluid that is pumped from the organ related to cardiology?
What is the antonym of vertical? Art and science dealing with rules of language, grammar, or literature. If a parent have a couple of children, how many children does he have? Unions work for who? Workers or managers? What can we call a periodic publication containing pictures and stories and articles of interest to those who purchase it or subscribe to it? What do you call the document that gives you details about your qualifications and work experience? What do you call the seasonal flying from cold to warmer areas? Mitigation or migration? What feature do pianos and computers have in common? What is shortened form of a word or phrase called? What is the device that shows the time of the day according to the shadow of sunlight? Where do we hang our clothes, closet or drawer?
What is the name of the field of study that studies the human mind and behavior? What's the fastest way to get from the 20th floor of a building to the first floor? What type of object are the following items? Roses, daisies, tulips.